These birds are moving in giant flocks, and they just moved through Ottawa somewhere between March 19th and 27th, but usually it's to the east and south ends of Ottawa, so maybe if you're in the Winchester, Castleman area, you will see them moving through in the spring and the fall. This year, 250,000 was the flock count, which is a record for Ottawa.
He came in late October. Unfortunately, he was separated from his group. We think that he had a ground impact. He broke many flight feathers on his right wing, so unfortunately he couldn't fly.
Birds throughout the year, they'll grow new feathers as they wear down. So what we see is that there's usually big molts, is what it's called, when they change their feathers, usually around migration time. Now for the snow geese, they actually molt when their babies are born. So they lose a lot of their large flight feathers when their babies are flightless and walking around. So the adults too are flightless. Luckily for the snow goose, these guys are very fast runners. He's been hanging out with the ducks. He hasn't gotten along with the larger Canada geese. He's quite fond of our resident domestic duck, Coco. If people have been visiting, she's the brown duck. And the brown duck always goes right over to the snow goose's door first thing in the morning to say hi.
His color morph indicated that he was a first year. He came in, he was very dark gray. He's molted his covert feathers, so those are the top of the wing. His major molt happens once a year, and that's what we're waiting for, his flight feathers. Those are the ones that are attached to bone, and they only molt once a year.
It's not something we can pull out of the bird because they're such large feathers, they're actually attached to the bone. And so we would risk damaging the bone and the follicle if we were to just yank it out. It may promote the growth, but it could damage it and possibly he'll never grow a feather there again. So we can't take the risks, so we just have to wait it out.
We have high hopes that he will molt his flight feathers in August and be able to be released for his fall migration.